Hey Metalheads, what is up? Be sure to check out our Heavy Metal Pokemon store down in the description down below to get one of these two sweet Colorado Mamoswine shirts and support your Colorado Mamoswine in the PMC Season 3. What is up Metalheads? What is up? It is Heavy Metal Pokemon here, bringing you our Week 1 battle of the PMC. This is a Pokemon Master Cup versus the Orlando Serperiors. Yeah, Orlando Serperiors and their coach D-Pad Gamer. I don't think I've battled him yet. I'm not sure, but I think he's a pretty good battler if I remember correctly from the leagues that I was in with him. I just don't think we had a chance to battle. But he drafted a pretty cool team, very scary, with Tapu Lele. Now, Bullet Punch I don't think is going to be a factor for us, so I don't know. So he could run Scarf Scizor, could be a thing. I don't know if that's a thing, but because he doesn't have that priority with Bullet Punch because of Tapu Lele, that could be a thing. So he can outspeed some certain mons. So he's got the Tapu Lele, of course, the Dredagon, which is a monster. We can take a Gunk Shot from it with Tapu Fini and then kill it with 2 Moonblasts. So that's a winning battle for us. T-Serena, an Umbreon, and an Electivire. So really wanted to stop the Jolteon there. So we're gonna play some shenanigans with that, and we'll see what kind of set he wants to bring. If he's gonna bring special, he's gonna bring physical. So we'll kind of see. Let's get right into it. Let me just change the speed here so we can kind of you know, we're not so slow. We'll do 1.5. And let's go. You know our team. Be sure to check out that team builder down below if you do not, so you can see what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, what we're going to do. So here we go. Kent is issuing a challenge. He's going to send out Gundam, the Scizor. We're going to send out Ambipom. So right here, I'm going to switch out in case he wants to Superpower, because I'd rather not take any Life Orb. But he's going to U-turn. Boop. That does a chunk. It was a crit, so that's nice that it's quad resisted. So he's going to send out Obsidian. Alright, so here I get Ballsy, and I'm going to go for Trick. Haha. You can have my choice Scarf, and I'm going to have your Leftovers. So he's going to pay back. It's going to do a chunk, but not as much since I didn't attack him. But now I get Leftover Recovery. So there's that. So we're going to switch on out of here because this thing is Scarf. And we're going to go right into Anthrax because it's scarfed into this. So we can Calm Mind right here. And we can kind of take control of the game. So here he goes for the payback. It does literally 0. We're just going to gain back that with Leftovers. So nice. So he's going to withdraw here, of course, because he can't do anything. And I'm going to Calm Mind on that switch. And here comes the monster, the Tapu Lele itself. So we're going to Calm Mind on this Tapu Lele here. Yeah, going up, so we're +1 Spadef, +1 special attack. And I'm going to click Moonblast here, and we do see that he has Taunt. So he does taunt us, and we're going to Moonblast. Pacha! We do about a little under half, and we do get this special attack drop, so that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to Moonblast again. Here we go. Hiya! Boop! We're going to Moonblast. Does about 35% per the calc at AV. So this thing must be max HP, Assault Vest, max attack, Adamant. So this Tropiic's going to hurt, and here it comes. Boom. We have just enough HP to live that. We get the attack fall. That's fine. Like I said, I didn't want to take that in case he predicted in the team builder. I said I didn't want to switch in Bisharp on that, and just in case. But he's going to switch out into the Obsidian. We're going to Flamethrower here. And it's going to do a nice chunk, and we're going to get some more leftovers. Boop, 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 boop. And we're going to switch here. Swoop. We're going to go right out into a Legion on this thing. Because we're going to eat that payback. It's not going to do anything. He's going to go ahead and he's going to Wish Up, and we're going to go ahead and I think we Brick Break here. I'm not sure. He's going to go into No Hugs. Oh no, we just go straight for Iron Head. So we go for Iron Head, which is fine. That does a chunk, but I don't want to take this Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. Oh, yep, that's going to say. Thought he was. So, gets that Wish. He goes all the way back up. So I'm like, I'm not a losing end of this battle. This is going to hurt, this Earthquake. So we go right out into Anthrax. Get up that Misty Surge, so he can't Toxic me. So he's going to Earthquake. Rawr. That does a chunk. Does about 15-ish%. We're gonna give it back some HP here, and I'm not gonna set up here because I'm just gonna go straight for Moonblast. Bam! That does a heap of damage. He's gonna go for a gunk shot. This is why, because if he got like a crit or anything, that would have hurt. So I didn't want to be on the losing side of that. So then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna Moonblast, finish this thing off. Goodbye. Pushing ahead. He switched in with like T Serena. There, you know, I would have had to just switch out. So just going straight for the attack there was good. So he's gonna go right out into the T Serena as suspected. I cannot live a drop kick right here. That just does too much. So we're gonna go out into Lamb of God, and he's gonna U-turn. So that's gonna do a bunch. He's gonna go into the Electivire here. And I'm like, there's not much I can do to this thing. I don't want anything taking an Earthquake, so I'm going to Shadow Ball here and just get something in for free. Unfortunately, Jolteon does have to go down. So here comes the Earthquake. Cha! And down goes Lamb of God. That is unfortunate for us. But we do get this Spadef drop on that. So we're going to go out into Corn here because we're in he's in range of a return. He's going to switch out. I probably should have knocked off here. Would have been the better play. But we go straight for a return, and we do that, and it does some damage. Like I said, if we'd knocked off there, we'd actually been in a really great position, as you'll find out later. So we're going to go out and Anthrax against this thing, predicting a superpower, because like I said, I'm in no position to really do anything to that, and he's going to knock off my leftovers, which is unfortunate. But that would have killed, actually. So he's going to withdraw here. He's going to go back out into the Maureen. I Surf here, thinking he's going to stay in, not knowing that he was choiced. So we see that does 0, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to Moonblast because I'm like, I need something in here for free. Again, if he high jump kicked, it would have been over for Bisharp. Now I probably should have gone Bisharp here, but I'm going to go ahead and go Dimmu. I'm going to Flamethrower here, get rid of this T Serena. That's going to take this thing out. That thing is gone. We're going to get some leftovers recovery, so that's nice. So we're sitting good. Dimmu getting a kill for us here. He's going to go out into the Acorn. I don't want anything to switch in from this monster, so we're just going to go straight Shadow Ball. We do see that he does have the berry, the Ghosty Berry, the Kasib Berry. So he does live that. He Shadow Balls of his own, and down goes Dimmu, which is unfortunate. So had he not had that berry, we would have been sitting really good. We would have been in a really good spot, actually. So we're going to go out to Corn here. I'm going to knock off predicting a switch. He does not. So there we go. He's going to go out into Obsidian. That is this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Return. I think it lives on a Shma. Yeah. And he goes for what I'm guessing is HP fighting because it's super effective. Does some damage. I'm gonna go ahead and just click Return again. Boop, and down goes Obsidian. All right, so out comes Gundam. The Scizor here. He's in range of a knockoff, and then we see this is where we find out he is Scarfed, and he superpowers us in next week. So I've only got 2 mons left. I've got Bisharp and I've got Aggron. So the weirdness disappears. So I go out into a Legion here, and I'm like, I gotta scare this thing out with the Sucker Punch because I don't have it. So I go for a knockoff, and here's where Sucker Punch would have helped. So boom, we knock off, which was a great play because we knew he was gonna switch. We see no item because he was a Z move, and that Earthquake just destroys us, and that's unfortunate. So down goes a Legion, not picking up the KO. I think it was a roll actually. As you can tell, we do see the outspeed here. Now, knowing that the Scizor was Scarf, I chose not to autonomize, and I'm just going to go for an Earthquake on my own. Had we had Sucker Punch, we would have suckered there. Then, you know, he would have been forced to Bullet Punch, and then we could have KO'd with an Earthquake from there. He would have had to Superpower, and then we would have been able to kill with the Earthquake on the following turn after he took us out, and he'd have been at the minus defense. So that is a 1-0 loss for the Colorado Mamoswine in Week 1 of the PMC. Very close match. few things I could have done a little different. Maybe I could have gone into the Bisharp on the Tease Arena, got the drop, and then pounded after doing the calcs. I saw that it was AV. I knew it was max attack. I knew it was max HP. Doing the calcs, I probably could have done that and got that attack boost, and then I think we'd have been good. Maybe had we brought Sucker Punch, we could have also pulled out that win. But I think our set was great. Like, we had Iron Head, we had Knockoff, we had Brick Break, and then I don't remember what the other move was. Oh, Pursuit. So I feel that we had a great set, and it didn't get to come in and actually do what I needed it to do because I didn't want to make it a switch in. But, you know, I wanted to have switch initiative. Yeah. The whole thing was just kind of weird, and I didn't want to bring in Bisharp at the wrong time. And yeah, and then that trick on the Umbreon I think was good because then it kind of just shut Umbreon down because it couldn't do what it needed to. So, but I think, you know, not bringing in the Bisharp against the Tease Arena a couple times or not having Sucker Punch was unfortunate for our loss because, like I said, we would have Sucker Punched the Electivire on the following turn, and then we could have we'd have been pretty set actually because, again, like I said, he would have to superpower, and then that would put Aggron in a position where he would still have Sturdy, superpower me, take me down to my Sturdy, and then an Earthquake, and he would have KO'd from there, and then we would have had the 1-0 in our favor. So that Tapu Lele really forces you to figure out if you want to bring that priority. So that's why it's so hard in format. Do I think it's bad for format? No, I don't think it's overpowered. As you saw, we dealt with it quite well. Just the notion that you have to build for it is very tough. So I think that's where everyone gets deterred. I'm okay with it. The 2 times I have faced it, it has done 0, and here the same thing. It took out my Chandelure that was at 20 damage. Had he not had that berry, had he had any other item, I don't know, leftovers or anything, which you know, it would have been done. So that berry was key. It was very nice tech. I felt that was good, and that was essential for him to pick up that win. Because had he not done that, then he would have been on the back foot from there. So because then he would have just been down to Electivire and Scizor. We could have figured some stuff out with it and gone around it. So we had ways to deal. Instead, we had to bring in Ambipom and take other residual damage that we didn't want to. So that's where we were with that. But what can we do? We'll bounce back next week. Hopefully, be sure to check out all the other coaches down in the description down below. Be sure to check out D-Pad Gamer, as he does some cool stuff on his channel as well. He's in the description. Be sure to check out the t-shirts. I know you saw it at the beginning of the video, but be sure to check them out and support the Colorado Mamoswine in their PMC Season 3 attempt to make playoffs in the championship, guys. We're going to do this. This is going to be our league. We're going to do it. We're going to finally get the championship for the Colorado Mamoswine. It's going to be great. I hope to see you all there. But as always, bros, keep gaming.
Please remember who I used to be.